Okay. I'll be giving the signal, ladies and gents, straight back to business. Up next, allow me to introduce, first of all, to the red corner, Aiden West. And next, allow me to introduce his opponent into the blue corner, Tamem. Ladies and gents, TMA Fight Series presents 3 two-minute rounds of K1 amateur kickboxing. Allow me to introduce, first of all, to the red corner, representing mixed full contact gym, Aiden West. Across the ring, his opponent stands in the blue corner, representing Trojan martial arts, Tamem. Harvey Harrod is our referee in charge of the action.
So our next bout of the evening, Marco, 3 two-minute rounds, amateur K1. Tamem, someone that you are very familiar with from the TMA gym. Yep. And Aiden West from Mike Belgrave's mixed gym.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. He's going to tease one of our MMA lads coming out for his first K1 fight today.
So two more debutants, should I say?
Yeah.
A little bit of a height advantage, it looks like, at the center ring from Aiden. That MMA experience might be come in handy here, closing that gap.
Good lad, join up.
Very tall, but hands slightly low. I'd worry for that for Aiden. If Tamem can go over the top.
Yeah.
Using his range well, though, here in the first round, Aiden.
Dangerous about roundhouses. He keeps using that distance there to try and measure that way and stay away from anything dangerous on T.
That'd be the strategy, obviously, for the taller fighter, wouldn't it? Keep it at range. Don't get involved.
He needs to find his way inside and around those kicks. If he can use angles or close the distance like he did there, it can take away the effectiveness of the kicks. But at the moment, he seems to be moving away.
What do we know about Tamem's power?
So T's got a lot of power, as you can see. He's got a compact structure, and sparring rounds with T, you do tend to need to watch out for the hooks. They do come heavy.
Again, it's just a range thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Aiden using the range well. And keeping himself safe on the outside, isn't he?
I think he should use more leg kicks. There we go, under the leg kicks on both sides. Use more leg kicks and filling good strikes to make himself cover.
That's better from Tamem.
That's it. But we've still got Aiden controlling the centre at the moment, which I think for T's form of fighting, I think he needs to kind of control the center a bit more, as he is.
Well, the thing I notice is as Aiden is edging forward, Tamem is kind of like conceding the distance and edging back.
Yeah.
I think at this point he needs to hold the center, hold his feet a little bit more.
And limit the amount of energy that he uses following Aiden around the ring. At the moment, Aiden's being able to control that distance and sort of decide where he wants T to go with those longer strikes.
He wants to bring the fight into mid-range, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Bring that chin of Aiden closer to the strike. So hopefully after this first round, Tamem will go back to the corner and his coaches will give him the advice needed to close that gap and get into a better range.
Yeah, definitely. I think from Aiden's side, what we've seen him do well is really kind of cover that distance. And he's been able to measure and use his energy quite efficiently because he hasn't had to move as much with the fact that he's been keeping T in one place in front of him. If T was able to kind of command that center space a bit more, utilize those shots that kind of take away Aiden's angles and use the leg kicks to take away from his actual kicking ability, we might see more success on T's side as well. Gavin there, advising T to close in the distance.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to work out what strategy Tamem needs to employ, and this is much better.
Much better from T.
See, sometimes you get tall fighters and they don't know how to use their range.
Yep.
But Aiden's very good at range, so you need to make him uncomfortable in mid-range. And I do worry about Aiden's guard. He's got that low guard, even when he's falling in mid-range.
Now what I'm liking about what T's doing here is attacking the supporting leg. That angle there was beautiful to open up for that left hook.
Yeah, they're asking for that forward momentum off him, aren't they? That's it.
There we go.
He's more likely to find the shot once he's in range, obviously.
100%. That was a nice knee there from Aiden.
And a teep. Energy sapping.
Yeah, they do. They take it away, particularly when they land nicely around your diaphragm in between breaths. Like you said before, he seems to be conceding that space a bit. He sees that leg come up for the teep kick and he's moving backwards. I think there was a little trip there.
If I was Tamem now, I'd be looking at going low, bending my knees and bowling a big right hand over the top. Or sell him a body shot and go over the top.
The roundhouse is coming laboured now. I think if he's able to take Aiden likes to walk forward. You can see like old school Thai guys, he walks forward and puts that knee forward.
Yeah, but again, that's when he's going to be open for that right hand counter.
Yeah. That right hand hangs quite low on his Aiden's right hand, like you were saying about his low guard.
Yeah, catch and counter. Maybe let Aiden make the first move. As soon as you feel that connection from Aiden, fire back with the big bolo over the top.
100%.
But again, in your debut fight, that's a lot of information. That's a lot of, problems to be solving.
A much better round from T there, and I think we see Aiden in the corner. He seems to be his breathing's a little bit laboured in comparison to how it was first round out. Nice work there, though. One thing that I'd pick out looking from my corner is if you look at Aiden's left leg, he's holding it a little bit further back. Now I'd see that as my leg kicks working a little bit better than using them in the first round. Now he switched there to change the balance. Now it could just be in that position where he's being relaxed. But I'll have an eye there knowing that I didn't well with leg kicks in that last round. Let's see how we do.
So a better round there for Tamem in the second round. Let's see if he can pull that back into the third round now. But he might need a knockdown or a stoppage here.
More combination work from Aiden there.
Forward. Keep coming forward, T. Keep coming forward. And again, T. And again.
Yeah, don't give up the ground once you've made it. You've done the hard work, you've got close, but then you don't want to edge back again as soon as your opponent edges forward. That's it, the right hand.
Lovely leg kick there.
Again, Aiden's getting back to that long range rhythm and tempo.
The cardio on two sides is labouring a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right having the answers and having the formula, but it's having the energy to do it in your debut. You know.
That's it.
At least 50% of his fitness and his energy has gone just with the nervous energy of performing on a big event.
Yeah.
Head kick there, but not a lot in it.
Not much to them. They've been slowing down a little bit, and they are beautifully accurate kicks. I do think they. Oh, good body kick there.
And just the leverage from the long limbs. He doesn't need to load up with anything, does he?
That's all, yeah.
Picking up leverage en route.
His hips pivot and his placement working nicely each time.
Right hook to the body there from Tamem.
That supporting leg again. I'd like to see more of those kind of leg kicks from there as the roundhouse comes up, attacking that supporting leg each time.
Yeah, it's time to go for goal now, though.
It really is.
That's it. Two left hooks. And he switched southpaw, making that left hook even stronger.
Go forward, don't just stare. And the round is done.
Yeah, the tank was empty there, I think. He was just starting to make a dent, but unfortunately too little too late. I think everybody can write off their first performance. If you think back to when you made your debut, Marco, I don't know if it was a successful one or not. I'm guessing it was.
Yeah, my debut was a good one, but yeah, it's fun to think back. Fun to think back. My debut was against one of our teammates, Alex Cox.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we were in a church hall on the mats. And I think it was the first time we'd ever been spinning back kicked. And I landed it 3 times in a row.
So you had a good night at the office in your day.
In the office.
Can we get both fighters to the centre? Can we get both fighters to the centre of the ring, please? Oh, we're getting there. I apologise, this mic sounds like dog poo, ladies and gents. The DJ is trying his best. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of non-stop action, once again, we consult the judges' scorecards. I can tell you it is a unanimous decision. To the red corner, Aiden Westham.